Hello everyone, let me know if you all can hear me. So we'll wait for a few more viewers to join. Now in this broadcast you can ask questions. If you have anything that you want to ask, you can just go and ask. I am here to help you. I am here to assist you. So this is basically the fourth session for our streaming that we are doing around AutoCAD, Autodesk Fusion and freelancing. So if you have any questions, if you have any questions related to any of these topics, AutoCAD, Fusion 360 or freelancing, you can ask me in the comment below. But side by side you can also learn with me. Here I will discuss few good practices on certain tools like AutoCAD and Autodesk Fusion. I will also recommend you to share this live stream with other members who wants to join, who wants to start learning with me. So it's important that this reaches to the maximum number of people. Now let's come to the topic and we'll wait for a few more viewers. We'll see. And if you are watching this live stream at this moment, just comment hi in the chat box. Just write hi, hello, anything. Just write hello in the chat box so I can know that you are watching this live stream. So that way it's helpful for me. Now as you can see, right now we are using AutoCAD and I'm trying to develop a simple floor plan here. So if you're watching this live stream, if you are a current active viewer of this live stream, just say hello into the chat box. And if you have any questions also related to AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Fusion 360, just go and ask. I will answer all of your questions here. I will answer all of your questions related to freelancing, AutoCAD and SolidWorks. So you can ask those questions. I'm waiting for you to answer those questions, guys. Okay, I cannot see much questions in the chat section, but still we have more than uh, so many viewers. First let me share this live stream with the audience, with my viewers, so they can join as well. I will just share into my WhatsApp group. Just posting that into the group. Okay, so I just posted that into the group. So if you are someone who wants to learn, who wants to grow with me, just say hello into the chat box first, then we'll start learning. So right now, as you can see, we want to try or develop a floor plan, and we got some dimensions from the client. As you can see, I had selected the architectural template to get started with this floor plan, this house plan. And right now these dimensions, so if you'll select this side, here you can see it says 28 feet. So this one is 28 feet and the other one, the other size is 66 feet. Here you can see the length that says 66 feet. So for any entities, it could be line or anything. If you want to check the properties, just select the object first, then you can press Ctrl+1 to open the properties panel. Here you can see, and under properties you can find all the details like its coordinates, its angle, length and all other features that is being applied to this particular entity. So right now we are talking about AutoCAD, but still I'm repeating, this live stream is all about anything that you want to ask about 3D modeling software, freelancing. You can ask. If I know the answer, I will answer it. If I don't know, I'm not going to disguide you, I'm not going to misguide you, I will help you. And if you're watching this live stream, just write hello into the chat box, so I will also be know. Just write hello, say your name, so I will know who are all people who is watching this live stream. So at this moment I told you that this is the line that we selected, and on the left panel here you can see the length of it is 36 feet 10 inches, right? So not 36 feet 10 inches, almost 37 inches. So first thing that I will do, I will activate my line tool from this draw panel, and will create a horizontal line from this midpoint snap. Here you can see, since my object snap options are turned on at the bottom, it will automatically snap the midpoint of the line. So if I'll activate the tool and if I'll move my cursor near to the midpoint, here you can see it is automatically snapping onto the midpoint, right? I can create a line, horizontal line like this. Then what I will do, I will use the stretch tool and I will stretch this line from here to here. Here you can see what I did, I had moved this complete setup onto the midpoint of this line just to divide this complete area in separately, symmetrically, right? Now I will delete this line, I don't need that, I just created that line as a reference, and by using that reference I had divided these two areas into different sections. So again I'm repeating, if you are watching this live stream, say hello, say your name into the chat box, so I can know who are all who is watching this live stream. Just say hello into the chat box, and then I can know your name. Okay, so now as you can see we had created this line, right? Now this is the ground floor, so definitely in the ground floor you don't want to create you don't want to cover the complete area, you want to leave some space from all around, from all sides of this plot plan, right? So for that what we can do, we can join these entities, I'm not selecting this front face, front boundary, I am only selecting the other boundaries that is not onto the front, and then I will activate this tool called join. So what I am doing, I'm converting all these separate lines to a spline, jointed line. So I will press enter. Now if I'll select, here you can see all the lines are now connected. So if you're watching this live stream guys, again I'm repeating, just say hello into the chat box, because it's important that I want to know your name, your city, from where you are watching this live stream, so that could be helpful for me also. Okay, so I can see few viewers are already watching, and yes, so now if I'll select any of the line, you can see it's selecting the complete loop. Why it's because I had joined all the separate entities into a single spline, and now you can see it says polyline. Why? Because I had joined all the line. Now we'll use this offset tool that you can see under the modify section. I will activate this offset tool and I will specify the offset distance first. So let's take 6 inches, that means little bit 6 inches, let's take 1 feet. I am taking 1 feet, that is 12 inches. I will press enter. I will select those splines and will offset it like this. Here you can see 1 feet. I will make 2 feet offset from the outer wall, and this is the space that I'm not going to use. So only this space that you can see after leaving the offset of 2 feet all around, this is the space that we are going to use for our construction of this floor plan, right? So now we have to create a parking space in this area and 2 BHK flat or maybe 3 BHK flat. We'll see what accommodates well into this area, in this available area, but we have to make sure that we are keeping the parking and then we are keeping the other spaces. So again, if you have any questions, just write into the chat box, because this is all Q&A session, question and answer session. So it's all depend upon the number of questions you will be asking. It's not more about other things. So just ask your questions. It's important that you ask your questions, and then we can continue on to this session. So right now I am using AutoCAD. So I don't know how many of you use AutoCAD, but this was my first CAD software that I had learned. So now you can see I get simply use two different tools in front of you. The first one was join tool and second one was this offset tool that I had just used, and it's a very simple plot plan that I am showing you right now. Now uh, now since we got this, now we can save it first. So I will press Ctrl plus S onto my keyboard and it will instantly got saved. And you cannot see that because the command panel at the bottom is not visible at this moment. So how we can turn on the command panel? I think from F2, no, F1, no, F3. So there is some key shortcut that will instantly turn on the command panel. I don't remember that shortcut, so I am just doing anyway that is not required. So now this was about this AutoCAD simple tools we had learned. The first tool was joining this separate entities into a single polyline using the join tool, and second we had learned this offset tool, and it was simply to offset any polyline by a particular distance and to make a copy. So these are the two tools we had learned so far. Now this session is more about into 3D, so we'll move on to our next tool, that is 3D. So right now on your screen that you can see, I just closed the Fusion 360. So I will open the Fusion 360 again in front of you and will show you what we can do inside Autodesk Fusion. So again, if you are a viewer and watching this live stream, guys, I need your support. Let me launch Autodesk Fusion. Autodesk Fusion, here it is. I'll press enter and the tool will start loading and start opening. And now again, today I had tried something different into this engineering field, I will say, and that thing is that I had tried to make a mold today, silicon mold, using the very simple process that I took. Create first 3D printed the product, then I use the silicon mold to create a mold out of it, and then I will cast it using the cement products. So this is what I had tried today, and I already did it, and it's taking some time to harden the mold. So you cannot see any questions in the comment section. Again, I'm repeating, please ask questions because this is all about question and answer session. So please do ask questions. I am waiting for your questions, and yes. So now as you can see, the Fusion 360 is just getting started. It will take few seconds and it is loading some additional modules or whatever. Sometimes it takes some time because it's a cloud based CAD CAM tool, so sometimes it installs and loads some new features when it get started first time. So it's not always the case, but sometimes it takes little bit of extra time. That's not a problem. So Fusion 360 is getting started. Until then, we'll move back to the SolidWorks. And now there is one more tool inside AutoCAD that is super useful. And whenever you are working with big layouts, though, that particular command is known as group tool. So the group tool, how it works, if all the time you will find that group tool under the home tab, under the home section, you can find this group tool over here just after the properties tab. So this group tool, what it does, for example, let's say we have all these separate entities, right? You can select one of them, each one at once, right? But if I will activate this group tool, here you can see, and now if I'll select all the object and will press enter, now I created a group of this complete object that I had selected. Now if I'll try to select any object, you can see it's selecting the complete group. And the benefit of it is, if you'll keep creating a group like this, anytime you can move the complete group here and there just by moving any one of them, because all of them are now connected with each other. I had specified them as a single group. Now there are few more tools inside this group section. Is this the first tool is that ungroup. For example, the way I created this group, the same way I can delete this group or ungroup the things, right? And for that, again, activate the ungroup tool and select the group that you want to ungroup, and boom, here you can see now again all of them are separate entities. So pretty simple command. But there is one more feature into this group tool. Let's say we added an extra line over here, and now if we have these all group, so this is all group, right? But this is not in the group, this is a separate line. So what we can do by using this tool that says group edit, right? So if we'll activate this group edit tool, and once we'll select the group, it will ask what kind of edit you want to make inside your group, whether you want to add object, remove object, or rename it. So let's say I want to add this line into this group, so I will activate, click on this add object, then we'll select that object that I want to be included into this group, and we'll press enter, and here you can see that group just included the new member inside it, right? In the similar manner, if we'll activate this group tool again, and if I want to remove something, I can activate this remove object, then we'll select the object that I want to remove from this group, and we'll press enter. Now all these things are inside group, but this is not inside the group. Here you can see I removed this from this group. So it's super simple commands that you can see over here, these group commands. And the last tool is group selection on and off. For example, I can select this group, right? And if I'll turn off this group selection feature, here you can see the groups are not visible. Now I can select all the group objects separately, so I don't need to turn off the group to or explode the group to select the particular objects. I only have to turn off this group feature, and it will instantly turn off all the groups available inside your drawing, not just single one, every group. I will turn it on again, and now again you can see the group is there. So these are very simple tools that you can follow and increase your efficiency inside Fusion 360, inside your AutoCAD workflow. And let me know in the chat box, into the comment, do you find this helpful or not? And also, this is a live stream session this is all about Q&A, question and answer session. So if you're watching this live stream at this moment, please do ask your question. That's most important, because this is more about asking questions. It's not about I am teaching something, right? So ask your questions, that's more important, and then I will try to answer that question, because this way we can interact in a much better way, whether it's related to career, freelancing, CAD, 3D printing, or these days I'm also doing a startup, so I'm learning a lot about this new term, startup, entrepreneurship. So if you have any questions, just go and ask. Okay, so now my Fusion 360 is ready. So here it is. I will click on update later. I don't want to update at this moment because it will take like a million of hours, and I don't want to spend that time. So now we are into Fusion 360, and in Fusion 360 what I want to show you today, I want to show you how we can create animations inside Fusion 360. And for this thing I will select something simple. Let's take this simple project, right? So it's a simple remote cover that we had designed. It's not a complete design, it's just an initial prototype, just to get an idea, to check out the fitment and all those things. So this is the product that we had designed, and here it is, and I will show you how we can create animation out of it, right? How we can generate a cool animation that is possible inside Autodesk tools like Autodesk Fusion, because you cannot do much animations or rendering or stuff like that in the tools like these, because these are more into parametric modeling, creating drawings, detailed drawings designed for manufacturing. But to create animation kind of a stuff, you have to move to other tools. Okay, so we got our first questions. Okay, so he's saying that, hi, I thought this was the math live I was looking for, but I wish you good day, goodbye. Okay, so it's not a maths class. Thank you for your feedback. It's not a maths class, it's a complete AutoCAD Fusion freelancing Q&A session, and it's a 4th episode. We had already concluded 3 episodes earlier, and this is the 4th episode, and right now we are learning more about Autodesk Fusion. So will show you how we can create animation out of it, these three parts. So for that, what I will do first, I will turn on all the bodies that is involved in this complete designing. So we have this top cover, and then the bottom cover, and then there will be a PCB, the PCB board that you can see over here. But before we'll move forward, what I will do, I will convert all three of them as a component. So I will select all the three bodies, we'll make a right click, and we'll activate this tool called create component from bodies, and boom, it will take few seconds, and here they are, three components we got, right? Three separate components. And yes guys, again repeating, if you got any questions, just go and ask about freelancing, AutoCAD, 3D printing, or any of these topics. If you got any questions, just go and ask into the chat box. And if you're watching this live stream, don't forget to like this video, because like is important. Like is important. This is the only way we can reach to more number of people, right? More number of audience. So like this video, support this video, and then I will show you how we can create animation of this part inside Autodesk Fusion. It's super simple. So what I will do, I will simply go on to this. I will change the workspace. We'll go on. Right now we are into design workspace, right? So we'll change the workspace from here to animation workspace. So now we are inside animation workspace, right? And the moment we'll switch the workspace, you can see we got different set of tools, right? And now all these are related to animations. These are not related to anything else, they are simply related to animation. So now what I will do, I will simply just a second, yes. So I will expand these components to see all my three components. So here are my three components. Now before we'll move forward, what I will do, there is a timeline at the bottom from where you can start animating frame by frame, right? So what I will do first, I will move the timeline to the 0 position. Here you can see now it's sitting onto the 0 position, and will delete this recorded time frame. I will delete that step that got recorded automatically or somehow. Now since we deleted that, now we got all the three components only. Now what I will do, I will select the first component, that is the top component. This component 3 is the top component. Then I will move my cursor up to the 3-second timeline, and then we'll activate this transfer component, and I will move it towards upward by 10 or a little bit higher, maybe 20. Here you can see. I'll press OK. The moment I will press OK, that particular time frame change or step got recorded. So here you can see, if I'll move my cursor, how it is going from bottom to top, from bottom to top. So we had recorded this step, and this complete moving of 20 mm of the top component, it just got recorded here in this time frame. So it's super simple. Now we'll do the same for the bottom thing. I will select the bottom component, that is this bottom component, component 1. We'll activate this transfer component tool again, and this time I will specify -25. So it will go -25 mm towards downward. Here you can see. Now both the steps just got recorded. I will delete this zoom, I don't want that zoom. So if you move this cursor here, you can see it's moving, right, like this. And now the moment it is up to this moment, I want to rotate all three of them by 360 degree. So what I will do, again I will move this cursor by up to 6 seconds. Here you can see onto the 6-second timeline. I will select all the three components by pressing shift onto my keyboard. Definitely I can select multiple components. Then again I will activate this transfer component tool, and I will click on this horizontal rotation, and here I will write 359 and I will press enter. So what it does, it is rotating all the three components. So here you can see first they will get separate and then rotating, but you can notice the problem, the center one was rotating little bit differently because this is not matching these timelines. So now if we'll see the same thing, there you can see they will go apart and then it will start rotating. But I think the rotation is little faster, and just to adjust that, we'll move this to up to 8 seconds, and we can expand these steps that we had recorded here at the bottom, this rotation steps, right? Super easy, super easy. Now we'll move on to the 11 again, and this time I want to move all the components back to its default position. So first I will select this top component, I will move it back by -20. If you remember, we had moved it towards upward by 20, so I will move this time -20, and we'll do the same for the bottom component. We'll move it by 25 mm towards upward because we had moved that earlier by 25, and we'll press OK. So here you can see we got a little animation recorded over here, and if I'll show you, let me delete this one, and if I'll show you, and we'll start from here. Here you can see first, if I'll play this feature here, first they will get apart like this, then they will rotate one single rotation, and then they will come back, right? So it's a super simple and super easy way to showcase your product. And even I can so the moment you will keep your time this cursor onto the 0 time frame, you can do the adjustment, view adjustment. So let's say I want to do all the animation at this position, so I will move it like this, then I will move my cursor back to this position, then I will try to play. Here you can see now again on this orientation it's looking much better, right? So this way you can create super cool animations inside Fusion 360. Just like this video if you find this helpful. Like, I don't know whether if you have ever used this feature inside Fusion 360 or not, but I had used so many times, and they give super results. Now what I will do, I will if now I want this complete animation as a MP4 video or a video file, and for that what I will do, I will simply activate this option publish video. So what it will do, it will publish that video, it will publish the video as a video format. Right now they are all into Fusion 360 only, they are not video file, but the moment I will click on publish, and then I want to include everything. In fact, I can change the width, height to increase the resolution definitely if I want to make it 4K or whatever, but I don't want to do it because it will, if we'll do that, it will take more time to export. But at this moment I just want to show you, so I will simply keep these settings like this, and then I will press OK, and then I have to define the file name and the location where I want to save. So I just want to save it onto my desktop. I will click on save, and here you can see the video is getting exported as a video file that we just created inside Autodesk Fusion 360, and it's a simple animation of our product that is getting exploded and getting reassembled while also showing the 360 view of our product. Here you can see like this super cool animation. So if you like this process, just like this video because it's important. If you had learned something today, just like this video. And again I'm repeating, this is all about Q&A session. So if you have any questions that you want to ask related to AutoCAD, Fusion 360 or freelancing, just go ahead and ask a question, right? So this video just got exported, and now we'll move on to my desktop and we'll see whether it's got exported as a real video. So here it is, this is the video. If I'll play it, yes, it's a very good video that we exported as a .avi file. It's a video format file, and it's the total length of the video. Here you can see it's of 11 seconds because in the Fusion 360 timeline we had moved our cursor up to 11 seconds. So by this you can control the length of the video as well. So guys, this was all about creating simple animations inside Fusion 360. I don't know whether we had published a tutorial, recent tutorial on our Instagram page, and we got a very good support. If you don't know, and also even Autodesk has collaborated with us for that particular video. So if I'll show you, and this is the video guys we posted around creating animations, and here you can see this is the video. We got almost 1000 likes onto this video. So if you have not watched this video, just go and check it out. It's super simple tutorial that you can follow, and here you can see we had collaborated with Autodesk Fusion official page to get this tutorial live. So if you have not watched this complete tutorial, just go and check it out and let me know what you think about it. So this was all about today's session. I can see few people has watched already. Thank you so much for joining and listening to me and watching my videos, watching my live stream. And but I will be more happy if you'll keep asking questions. If you can ask questions, that could be more helpful. You can ask questions in Hindi, English, whatever. I can speak two languages, English and Hindi. So if you have questions, you can ask whatever language you know. So again, you can keep following me, because whenever I go live, whenever I go host these sessions, these kind of sessions, you will get notified. So be updated. Don't forget to join us next time. Be ready with the questions. We'll see you in the next live stream, guys. Thank you so much.